Yo, good morning, guys. Welcome back. Let me fix the Discord stream. Okay, sweet. I am ready. Good morning. Hope you all are doing well. Looking forward to trading another day with you all. Just getting my trading view chart situated here. All right, so let's begin the prep. So pull up Meta, 10-minute chart, blow it up. Huge rip. Okay, let's mark previous day low, previous day high. Pre-market high lines up with that previous day high, and then the pre-market low. Okay, previous day high supply. There's a pivot, pivot. I'll mark a demand down there. Yo, what's up, House of Stacks? AB, YouTube chat, good morning. Is the stream working on YouTube? I think so. Yo, on YouTube, is the stream good? Can you guys see this? The studio's not working this morning, it's just weird. Okay, let's mark breaking base above previous day high. Let's watch the 800, 805 calls. Reject off of the previous day high, 790, 785 puts, okay? Breaking base below the pre-market low. Let's watch again, 785, 780 puts. Bounce off the pre-market low. Let's watch 795, 800 calls, okay? 1 second. All right, let's get this posted into the watch list channel. This is Meta all-time highs here. So today is August 13th, and this is Meta, okay? Okay, let's move over to NVIDIA. Previous day low, previous day high, pre-market low, pre-market high, okay? All right, let's say breaking base below the pre-market low, 180, 177.5 puts. Bounce off the pre-market low, 185, 187.5 calls. Breaking base above the pre-market high. Let's watch the 185, 187.5 calls. Reject off the pre-market high. 182.5, 180 puts, okay? Okay, there's NVIDIA. Let's move to Tesla. Okay, clear the set. Previous day high. Previous day low. Pre-market low. Pre-market high. Second, let me check something. Ooh, QBTS. Okay. Should have bought more. Only got 500 shares of it, but good dip into the EMAs. Got previous day or below there. Like, and I think QBTS could be a $25, $30 name. You know, of course, without news or anything. It looks like a daily EMA pullback. My entry was 2 cents below $17, so we'll see if they make a higher high on the daily. Breaking base below the pre-market low. Let's watch the 337.5, 335 puts. Bounce off of the pre-market low, 345, 347.5 calls, okay? Breaking base above the previous day high. 350, 355 calls. Reject off of the previous day high, 342.5, 340 puts. Okay, there's Tesla. Let's move over to SPY. Beautiful day yesterday. I want to highlight something really quick. Okay, I know off of the open it was a little choppy, right? I believed in my thesis, one, because of the liquidity sweep, 10-minute EMAs, as well as our 10-minute CBC flip confirmation. This told you to trade long until 1 p.m. Right, so where that flipped at 10:20, because the candle closes, it holds bullish till 1 p.m. Right, so what kept you from trading the long thesis? They were giving you red candle pullbacks, lower time frame EMA, like the 2-minute was being supported, right? I mean, even when a CBC flipped, that was a great pullback or continuation to the upside according to the 2-minute chart, right? Now, of course, the issue behind that is going to be traders, you know, forcing a thesis, believing, hey, price has gone too high, it's got to come down lower now, right? And then I'll trade long. You know, most of you are going to miss that trade due to a failure of acceptance of risk, right? Candle by candle method makes it simple for you. It doesn't make it easy, right? But it makes it simple. If CBC is bullish, you trade long. Now the next question is, where do you trade long? Ideally within your lower time frame EMAs, right? And in those lower time frame EMAs, ideally you should get an entry as close to the 2-minute 20 as possible, or 3-minute 20 on NQ. Then ask yourself, where's your risk, right? That's the big question. Where is your risk? Let me get this orb high here. It would be a close beneath the lower time frame EMAs, or 5 points for ES. I'd typically like to risk around 20 to 25 on NQ. Previous day orb high, marked here in orange. So if you ended red yesterday, don't be upset. This was CPI. This was, a pretty typical day, in my opinion. Very good price action. But I really need you guys to break down your trading just like I did moments ago, right? Why did you miss out on the trade? What system would have told you the correct direction with checks and balances? Where is your entry? Where is your risk? Finally, right, where are you going to take profit? Does anyone have that answer? If you go long on ES off of the 2-minute EMAs, you have your risk 5 points below the 2-minute 20. Where do you take profit? Breaking base above the pre-market high. I'm going to watch the 647, 648 calls. Reject off of the pre-market high. 642, 641 puts, okay? Pivot break, right? Fantastic. Your typical like 1R, 2R, 3R, depending upon where you really want to de-risk, right? Things of that matter. Orb levels, VWAP, your EMAs, you name it, okay? Breaking base below the previous day high. Let's watch the 640, 639 puts. Bounce off of the previous day high. Let's watch 645, 646 calls, okay? Now, a lot of you may be asking, well, damn, what's a pivot? Right? What is that? But I don't know what is up with YouTube today. Their studio's messed up. Yeah, their whole studio's down. Okay, you may be asking yourself, what's a pivot? What are we, over all-time highs here? We gotta be. Yeah, okay, so this makes it very simple now. And that is the exact question that sparks, I would say, a hungry thought process, right? For me, early on, what the hell is an SMA? What's an EMA, right? Like, not knowing much of anything in the market, but asking these questions and then seeking out the knowledge, seeking out the information. The problem is like everyone wants it on a silver platter, right? They're like, man, can you send me, what books did you read? What course did you do? What's up, Carlos? They ask all of these questions. Fucking Batman, bro. They ask all these questions without actually, yearning for knowledge or wanting to do the hard work. There's no shortcuts. So right now you're asking yourself, what's a pivot? Right? Why would we scale there? Research. I mean, I'll give you a YouTube video, right? I mean, damn. We'll sit here and spoil the chat, but hopefully this sparks your own thought process to get just a little pilot light right here for the YouTube chat. I don't know if you guys can, dude, I don't know, the studio's not working. What's up, Ultron? Bro, I know you're on Omegle, I already know. I already know, bro. Yep. Yep, with the voice mod. Mm-hmm. Chat roulette, that's him. What's up, brother? Yeah, going through the prep. About to type this out. I don't can you hear me? Oh, okay. No, I don't hear a echo. Well, if you have that robo mic on, you might have to mute that mic. It's probably like, oh. Dude, that's what I'm saying. It's crazy. Oh, do you hear the ring? Yeah, yeah, that's a CBC. Dude, I don't know, like, oh, that's what you're talking about. Oh, because it's playing my stream audio. Dude, that's what I'm saying. That Discord's so ghetto because, like, look, every morning it's checked off like this. Like, it's not sharing it, but you guys will hear it. Okay. Are you good now? Okay. Right. Which one was it? AMD? Yeah, I just scooped up some more shares. I think it's a overreaction from the earnings, and dude, 200 is, you know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, that dip to 160s was, I was like, dude, that's a pullback. You know, that's a free money right there, you know, because where's AMD going to be at in 2, 3 years? You know what I mean? Oh my God, dude. Buy a laptop. Holy shit. Damn, bro. Hey, you know, but if you think about it, you know, it's worth it because you probably put in some work on that laptop and, you know, you're still trading the markets today. You know, most people liquidated year 1 or 2 and then they're like, you know, I'm not fucking dealing with this anymore. Dude, that's what I'm saying. I mean, even PLTR, like, even at $40, like, what was I doing? Like, why? You know, it's so clear in hindsight, but fuck. Damn. Yeah. I'm saying, man, market's crazy place. But, could be could go the other way too, right? You got to pick and choose wisely. So, yeah. Bro, you got one. You got the QBTS, brother. Look at this thing. It is a small company. Like I did, do a little bit of research, but I mean, looking at this chart, I mean, like, and that's why I'm just buying shares because it can sit stagnant for like a couple months and then rip, right? Then sit stagnant for a couple months. Right now, we're just trading in a channel, so I wonder, we can clear out the 20 sellers, which, hold all our strikes 25, 30, so on and so forth. But we'll see. Oh, congrats to him, man. Shit. Hell yeah, I hope he has a great day. Hell yeah. Sounds good. Yeah, dude, I think Apple, if it clears 230, that it's gonna squeeze even harder. It's been held down too long. Money's flowing, back in. Yeah, that Trump pump. Hey, we need that squeeze, man. Yes, sir. Yo, I will be right back as well. I'm gonna go make some coffee, but when I get back, we'll chart out. Hey, got some rhythm to it. All right, but when I get back, we'll chart out futures, ES and Q, pick contracts and watch prior to the market open, as well as get through our warm up. All right, so I'll see y'all in just a few. All right, I'm back. All right, let's pull up ES. 10-minute chart, clear it out. Session low, session high, previous day high. We also have our Lorb high, Lorb low. Okay, session high, there's a pivot here. I'll mark a demand at the session low. And this is all-time high, so, you know, we're going to target 6,500. $4 site. If it fails, I'll mark like one more pivot. I don't think we do anything crazy. Okay, let's get ES posted. Move to NQ. NQ was beautiful though, right? Look at the CBC flip, red candle buys, all right here, right? Like this is an A plus setup. Okay, I know it sells off, sweeps the liquidity, but CPI open print rips up. This is the open right there. I told you that we would likely come down. Orders filled off the CPI open, then continue to the upside with larger volume. Look at the volume node here, right at 830, or yeah, right at 830, okay? Versus when we scoop this up, yes, you get an initial spike up, but you don't get that continuation of volume, right? Very low volume pullback right here. Then, once we hit the CPI open, look at the volume afterwards, right? Huge spike, continued, right? Yes, a little bit less of pressure, but it's a low volume pullback here, right? Pop up, pull back, reclaiming the lower time frame EMAs. But aside from the volume, look at how consistent this is. CBC flips bullish, check. 10-minute EMAs bullish, check. Price above VWAP, check. Prior to a pivot break, check, right? Any of these entries were fantastic. Okay, and if you go and look on a 2-minute chart, look at that 2-minute EMA cross, retest. This is where large participants identify that sentiment flip, right? If they didn't scoop up the CPI open dip. Okay, but let's chart it out real quick. That's a repeatable setup for CPI. This is why I trade CPI very well, just by understanding that the initial move is due for a pullback. Okay, session high, session low. Lower below, lower high. Okay, session low, demand, session high supply. Look at that, right? Like they broke based on the London orb. Really nice pullbacks. That's, you know, too early for me though. Oh, I was asleep at that time. I'll mark a couple zones here, these pivots. Previous day highs right here. And again, all-time highs, so just trade your pivots intraday. Okay, there's NQ 10 minute. Let's put SPY back up here. Let's warm up a little. Yo, what's up, Augie? What's up, Gene? Bro, did you see those SPX yesterday, man? I know that you're talking about selling for a loss. I know that, I also rushed into them. I don't want you guys to shadow trade me, right? I was able to scoop up hero zeros off the low as well, but dude, again, was down like 200 a con, but we were selling up here for 300 a con, 100 plus con, right? Those hero zero trades for me have just been a better, I don't know, I've been trading them much better, right? Just understanding the risk to reward as well. If I lose a hero zero, it's not a position size that's going to hurt me, right? Then I'm not going to sit there and like it's the end of the world kind of experience. And if they hit, they pay fat. Shit. Okay, let's see. Oh, I don't need to be on this chart. I need to be on the doodles. Ooh, that coffee hot. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I should have waited for a pullback. I know that too. Like a good rule of thumb is if you want to trade SPX, trade them around the orb levels, like that's why I took like my hero zeros. Like I should have had them at 12 cents. I ended up buying them at 18 cents, a little higher. Man, if I had got them at 12 cents, it would have been even crazier, right? But came down, right? Where's 30 orb? Right here, right? Broke the orb low. Right, but like even when the orb is starting to get developed, like this is where the premiums have cooled off a little bit off of the open. Maybe you get that excitement from the shorts where they can trap them right at the orb low, and then what happens, right? I mean, it's as simple as, hey, SPX calls are valuable off of the orb low support. Same thing goes for the puts. Hey, SPX puts at the high of day. I mean, let's say, hey, you take them here. The next candle extends. You stop out, right? It takes you 10 minutes to stop out or less. So another example, I mean, this one's not the best because it just ranged, right? But 30 orb set, right? Pops up. This is 30 orb high supply, right? So if you get a short or you get some puts here, not bad risk to reward, right? It's up to you if you're going to trade hero zero or, if you want to stop out according to whatever technicals. CBC flops here, 10-minute EMA. 30-minute orb high, right? That brings you from orb high to orb low, which is only 80 cents, but that you're not going to lose money, right? Okay. Another example here. Here's orb low, orb high. Not the best look on either side, right? Like you don't get a orb low pullback for calls. Maybe you're looking at a break in base right off of the 10-minute EMAs and VWAP. That's a good perspective. But if you were to take a short, right, you're immediately going to get stopped. And a lot of traders don't want to go through that, right? They don't want to sit there and be like, man, I got stopped out. I tried this. That's so scary. Oh my gosh. I mean, if you're not willing to take the risk or accept it, you don't deserve the profit, right? We cannot expect to win every single time. But I would much rather lose quickly than to sit there and hold and hope that the position comes back in my favor, right? Even the SPX calls that I took right here, it popped up, red candle pullback, I bought them, then it dropped down to the EMAs, right? I know that that was risky, especially off the CPI high supply. I thought we would just see momentum out of the gate. But I have to show a bit more patience there, right? Because I did sit there and hold for quite a while until we were back in profit. Stressful, unnecessary. These did dip down to like $1.50, and you know, had I been patient, we would have seen a much better outcome. Still, we won yesterday, so. Yep. And guys, don't forget, you know, your job in the market is to not nail tops and bottoms. Like Maria said, I think she bought them at $3 yesterday, sold at 10. That's like 300% gain, right? Or 200% gain, excuse me. There's nothing wrong with that. That's great money. That's $700 per contract. That's a lot. Even if you only buy 2, that's $1,400 in one day. You know, we can hold and this and that, but you know, bottom line is that I need you guys to stack your confidence, right? Meaning, hey, I made this X amount of money today, let's say $500, and you walk away, you saw that you could have made $2,000 or $3,000, but knowing that you followed your rules, you weren't overly stressed, and you logged another day of confidence, right? Okay, so looking at the warm-up. Orb high, orb low. You can see the liquidity sweep. I need to chill with the open trades, you know, let the market develop a little bit. But drops down, breaks on the orb, closes a bullish candle above it, sweeps, right? CBC flips, red candle pullbacks, meaning, you know, buy under the candle open or when the candle is red, right? For simple terms. They give you 3 great lower wicks right here. Okay, even one more lower wick prior to the breakout, right? And then the continuation to the upside. Now, this is where traders get, you know, kind of tripped up a little bit. This is atypical. You're likely to not see many trends like this. Normally, you see a pop up, sell to the 10-minute EMAs, pop up, slightly break the high, then sell back to the EMAs, right? It starts to lose a little bit momentum. I think yesterday was just more so of a CPI sentiment. You know, it was a hot CPI and we just saw money flowing in. So if you're gonna trade this, right, like you hesitated on the pullbacks prior to the orb breakout, you have to change your frame of mind, right? Meaning later entries means quicker profit taking. Okay, so even though same rules apply, hey, red candle pullback, let's say you buy the middle of that red candle, check it out on a 2-minute chart, it looks pretty good, right? That's a 2-minute 9 EMA. They don't close under the 2-minute 20, right? But it breaks a micro pivot. I'll highlight this right here. Breaks the micro pivot, just de-risk a little bit, right? That's 1 R, that's 5-6 points on ES. De-risk a little bit. Pulls back again, stop loss isn't hit as it's not closing under the 2-minute EMAs or hitting break even, right? Pulls back, you're up 3 points, pops again, now you're up 9 or 10 points. That's 2R, right? Scale out along the way. Don't hold and hope for, you know, 30, 40 points, right? Like if you're trading outside of a pivot, you're lucky to get any profit. No, for sure, Jesse. But the thing is that it was only going to dump unless what was going to occur, right? Think in probabilities, don't think in like, you know, could, would, should, right? If it was going to dump House of Stacks, what would we have seen on the chart? Anybody? And that's here. I'll answer this first, right? If it was going to dump, what would we have seen on the chart? A CBC flip and a lower high, right? As well, with the CBC flip, what else would we have seen? right? Our checks and balance. If CBC flip and we're like, okay, maybe it's truly a sentiment flip, right? What would we have seen? EMA's cross bearish on the 2 minute, right? So you might be like, Maple, but it did flip CBC short, right? Like, isn't that supposed to dump? No, because you don't have a 2 minute EMA. And again, exactly. So Jesse, I'm not picking on you, right? I'm just keeping it real. This is exactly why traders miss out on trends like that, right? They say in hindsight, yeah, pull back long yesterday, but it could have dumped massively as well, right? Your mind immediately goes to the worst possible outcome because of the F word, fear, right? What's wrong with saying, hey, it's outside of the orb. They're giving me a 2 minute 20 EMA pullback. Maple says to risk 5 points beneath, which would be 50 cents on SPY. Right, a break back into the orb high. So if you risk 5 points, right, which is $250 per contract on ES, right, this is your risk here then, and you entered off the 2 minute 20, the only thing holding you back from taking that trade is fear. On the flip side, what would you do, right? Would you rather take a short, right? Hey, it's gone up too high, I got to take a short. What happens to you if you do that? You get killed. But what if you sit here and trade methodically? Hey, I took a 2 minute EMA, 2 minute 20 EMA interaction, new session high there on NQ. I took a 2 minute EMA interaction. I'm going to stay in the trade unless it stops me out at 5 points. And if it doesn't, I make money, right? You have to accept the risk. You don't have to trade 4 minis, or you could trade 1 mini, risking 250 bucks, breaking the high of day. That's 88, or let's just say 8 or 9 points. Let's say 8 points. So you risk 250 bucks to make $400, right? Your risk though, like you never got tagged for 250 bucks, so you profit $400, you lock it up, you walk away. Don't let fear get in your way, right? And I'll show you an example where traders get stopped out. Okay, let's say, hey, oh, I'm taking the 2 minute 20 EMA short right here. Pops up, oh, it hit 5 points, right? You nip it in the bud right there. You're out. Trade's over, right? Then what? Okay, you got stopped out. Well, shit. Here's the 2 minute 20 again. The 9's above the 20. This is a good pullback for longs. 5 point risk is VWAP, right? Right there. That would be your stop loss. Is 5 points ever hit? No, it's not. Breaks new high a day. Scale and trail, baby. 2R right there. So again, I don't want to sound rude or like an asshole, right? But do not hesitate when money's flowing in the market, whether it be up or down, doesn't matter. Most of the time, traders are chasing big bullish candles, and they're not recognizing red candle pullbacks, lower time frame EMA pullbacks as a continuation entry, right? They're looking at it solely as a reversal. What's our plan today then? Market is straight up on open. Read the market, right? Let the market develop. Watch your 30-minute orb. Monitor your CBC. A push up into the open typically is not a very bullish signal. Again, this is a push up, you know, and it's not going to be supported on volume, likely, right? Let's think in probabilities here. So I have the luxury of sitting on hands, being patient, right? Allowing the market to develop, getting a read on it. I don't want to force trades off of the open. My degenerate being may do just that, and I may regret it. So, you know, it's something that I'm always working on. But Jesse, I don't want you to have an onset bias. Market up, market down, doesn't matter, right? Let's focus on our system. CBC flips, 2-minute or 3-minute EMA pullbacks. You know, also monitoring our 30-minute orb. Yo, good morning, guys. What's up? I'm good. I'm good. How are y'all? Yes. Love it. There's the SPY directional analysis pinned at the top. I know we're going to open up here in a minute. I don't really like bullish pushes like this, like rips into the open. Typically, I see a pullback just unsupported by the pre-market volume. But no bias for today, right? We have the luxury of being patient each and every single morning. So allow your 30-minute orb to set. Don't have an onset bias for the listeners, right? Anything can and will happen. So for me, I need to see a strong break in base over 645 if we want to continue this all-time high kind of grind up. But I really need the listeners to, really hone in on pullbacks, right? Where are you aiming to take your entry today? It better not be on a huge green candle rip for the long or a big dump for the short, right? Make sure you're shorting green candles and buying red ones respective to your EMAs and in accordance to the relationship between price and VWAP. So we got 15 seconds. Good luck, guys. I don't think we have any data today, and let's make it happen. Oh, 11:15 Eastern. Okay, Trump speaking. Thank you. I make a lot of mistakes early off of the open. I don't care if this is a 2-minute EMA pullback, but if it rips, great. I don't have to force anything, guys. We made a lot of money yesterday. But there's the 2-minute 20 pullback, holding red candle pullback. Hey, that was the plan all along, man. JPM buying up all these foreclosures, and this was the plan all along. Go to school, get in debt, can't buy a house, rent your whole life. Dude, exactly. You know what the fuck is up, Zid. That's what I love about it. Zid knows what the fuck is up. The Fed. They met on Jekyll Island. They created the Fed. And they fucked us. That's why right here, right now, right? This is the modern day Robin Hood, brother. Okay? Modern day Robin Hood. Don't sit there and go make someone else rich. Working a W-2, man. Fucking bankers, man. What? Bro, what is that? The opposition on the Titanic. They killed the ops on the Titanic. Bro. See, like right now, like I know I can't go short. Why can't we go short, guys? Because CBC's bullish. Too many EMAs are bullish. It would have been a nice little scalp pop off the open, 20 points or whatever, but guys, you know, we want more than that. Dude, meta, I was thinking fake out, breakout. Oh, and the CBC was short too. What the fuck? Mm-hmm. Tesla ripping here over previous day high, 346. Yo, whale. What's up, brother? Dude, you just took me back a couple years. Guys, no reason to rush. Ugh, Tesla trade, bro. Or not Tesla, Meta, dude. Pre-market high fake out breakout is sick. Rippy. Let's see a fake out breakout over here on NQ over session high. I'm just being patient. I don't really like the shorts without a CBC flip. Meta, dude. Meta was the one. Mm. Big rip into the open. Maybe they trap some of the buyers up this high, but I don't want to force anything. Is it a fake out breakout, bro? NQ short, high of day risk, looking for fake out breakout over pre-market high. High risk. You know, I know I told you don't take a short, but I'm just trying this fake out breakout. We'll see. Don't shadow me, please. Okay, it's really, really risky. Excuse me. Yeah, see here. Be careful. Dude, that's what I'm saying, Zid. We're making progress, bro. Waited 9 minutes. We're making progress. Excuse me. Yeah, I didn't see any change with Thinkorswim. You know, I mean, other than like. Again, I'm fighting EMAs, fighting CBC. Oh, coin. $15 gain in Q covered half. No, CBC's bullish, so it was super risky, but I off of the open, these fake out breakout traps are sick. Look at Meta, right? Ripped over a pre-market high. Fake out breakout, that's your good risk to reward. You could also say the same for Tesla, but it's not playing out, so high risk trade. Look at Nvidia as well, fake out breakout over pre-market high, but we'll see if we get continuation. Main target for me, since I'm opposing the trend right now, according to the EMAs and VWAP, I think 10-minute 20 VWAP is, you know, that's my all-out signal. Dude, AMD fire, bro. What did I get in at yesterday? Oh my god, bro. I bought in at 174.4. It's at 185. Fuck yes. Just yesterday I bought. I asked you guys, should I buy more QBTS or AMD? Bronco Raptor port is fat, bro. It's fat as fuck. Two-minute 20 right here. NQ, I need to watch the 3-minute. 3-minute 20 bounce as well, so just be careful. They could, you know, rip it off of this. Look at SPY still going. A break-even stop is not bad, because then we walk away with 300 bucks. I'd rather walk away with something than nothing. Yo, the Chevy S10, okay. The Ford Ranger. Oh, bro. Bro, so I was jamming the Prince. Dude. I was jamming the Prince yesterday, and I found Oh Sheila by Ready for the World. Bro, I was singing this shit all day. All day. Here, you're gonna have to listen to this one with me for a second. Oh, wait, no, you're gonna hear the spaces, though. Fuck, never mind. Just go listen to Oh Sheila. Go to YouTube right now. Do yourself a favor. Uh. Dude, they don't make shit like this anymore. It's so bad nowadays. Beautiful. Poetic. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Oh, damn, only 92? Okay. Yeah, I could look. You know what I look like? Right there. Look, Mr. Incredible. Mr. Incredible fucking car. There's 3-minute 20s holding right here. Be careful. Baby. I don't really like the short so much, but we'll see. Exactly. 6,500? Fuck, bro. That's what I was talking about on ES. I was being a bitch about it. You know, that's the problem. My tendencies were thinking, okay, fake out, breakout short. I don't want to trade the long, right? And just like justifying that thought process really where red candle pull back off of the open. Good move. That's 6 points right there. Rippy. AMD, baby, pan. Bom, bom, bom. 3-minute 20, bro. I feel like I should go long here. Fuck, dude. That meta. Bye, Rippy. I'm flat in queue there. Break even stop. Walk away with little profit, but that's fine with me. I see. Like I said, I felt like I should have been long there off the 3-minute 20. Green trade there. I don't want to force, though. Dude, the meta. Meteasy. Be teasing. I feel like they hit this mid-wick, though. Really, if we want a short, I need to see a CBC flip. High risk here. NQ long, 3-minute EMA risk. Don't shadow. You guys know the deal. Y'all know the deal. They technically have filled this halfway through this large upper wick, so let's see how this plays out. I don't like the 10-minute upper wicks, that's for sure. Let me love you down. We do have 30 orbs set soon. Spy Rippy out of the gate. Very nice. Yo, take it easy, brother. I'd love to see 70s, 80s on this move, but no bias. 30-minute orb set in 5 minutes. All right, now I'm moving over to Zap and Roger. Oh, here we go. Might get stopped here. We'll see. Stopped in queue. That's what I was thinking, man. I was like, this is very strange. The 10-minute didn't look good. See, fuck, dude, I hate that. Took my break-even stop and then dropped it. I got a few minutes here. Dude, I hate that I got stopped out on my short. It's all good though. Orb high set. Do I take the short? Red candle pullback. 2-minute EMA pullback too on SPY. Thinking to put orb high. Waiting to see what's the 5-minute look like. 5-minute flip. 5 minutes trying to flip. Mm-hmm. 20 seconds here. Took SPY 642 puts, hero 0. Yes, sir. If we get a 3-minute EMA interaction. Let's see. If we close under the London orb high, I think it sweeps the lower blow. Yeah, I'm looking at London Orb High here, 988. If we close beneath that London Orb High, we could get a liquidity sweep down to 957. Previous day high as well, 950. But I'm waiting for a lower time frame EMA pullback to get in short NQ. Five-minute EMA is trying to hold here. It's also mid orb. It's a 2-minute look like. Be careful for the like VWAP sweep, or today's orb sweep as well. Today's orb is 24,005. Damn, ES hit 6,500, then rejected. Let's see if I can get a lower time frame EMA interaction. So that means I'd be looking for a short near the 20s. Mm. 2-minute EMA test, but I want a 3-minute. I'd love to see like a CPI sell-off, like yesterday's rip sell-off. Not the entire move, but most of it. Yeah, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Some water. Let the 10-minute close. They broke out of it. They could sweep it is the concern, but I'd want a short on a green candle. Watch them just dump it though. I think maybe they, get the shorts excited, trap them, green candle pull back, and then short. I could just say 3-minute CBC though. Bill breakers were good too over the bill. 24K. NQ short, 3-minute CBC risk. Excuse me. We need to close under 988. Could have taken the meta put. Would only be up like 80 a con though right here. I should have hit bill breaker. I was wanting a cleaner pullback though, just trying to be a bit more disciplined, but ending up having to chase a little. Later entries means quicker profit taking. Here we go. We're under the London orb high here. We need to close beneath this for acceptance lower to the London orb low, 957. But like I told you guys, a push up into the open is not a bullish form of price action. I did get stopped out of a long earlier trying to be disciplined, but it's all good. I was short right here, bro. Right here, and I should have held it. Excuse me. See if we can get a orb low break on SPY. Oh, excuse me. Like meta fake out breakout was sick. Nice work, Russian. Can't complain about 10%. Respect of the 80s for now. Like Q, let's go to 3 minute. They forced it there. Where's the orb today? Orb low. Orb high. I'm like, there's opposing sentiments here for me, right? Like a retest of the pre-market high, breaking base supported with the EMAs, but also your lower time frame EMAs are crossing bearish on SPY. 2 minute EMA test right here. We'll see if it flips, but I kind of want to take some more puts. I don't know. Middle of the range too. CBC flip into the bullish EMAs though. SPX 6455 put scout. Yo, am I fucking muted? What the fuck? Bro, we're making money here. My bad, guys. Beautiful. Yes. Yes. Look at the 2-minute EMA cross and retest. Fucking banger right there. All right. 20-point gain NQ, covered half, $400 per contract. Here's the London orb low demand. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, bro. It's exactly what we needed. Banger. Nice, William. Sir William Breaker. Max Payne, I mean, if they want to give up yesterday's move, Max Payne 10-minute 200. That's 890 ES, 456, or excuse me, 456 ES, 890 spot, or NQ. I can't fucking talk this morning. Too much caffeine, bro. Too much money. Everything's working out too well. Dump, 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 dump. I should de-risk, bro. On SPY. Being a little greedy. Guys, what do we do? Hero 0? Do we de-risk it or what? We broke orb low. We got the 2-minute EMA cross and retest. We're up like 40%. What do I do? Take the profit. Shit, they might take it from me right here. What's your gap fill? What do you guys have for gap fill? Where's the close? What, like right here? Oh, we got some room. Got a little bit of room. But it is the orb. So, you know, don't be too crazy now. It's 928 on NQ? Okay, so a little lower, yeah. SPX, we're up 100 or $200 just about. Oh, dump. Another fantastic day. Trading futures and options with the best group there is. What else? Could we expect any less? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Hero Zero's up fat. SPX up fat. Hey, profits, brother. Yes, sir. You know, like as we all progress through our trading journey, like we'll discredit. Like you hit $400 per contract, bro. Year one version of yourself would shit themselves, right? Like experiencing that. That's an amazing gain. Bingo. Dump. There's previous day high, guys. Oh my god. I gotta de-risk, right? What's the punch it, punch it. We're outside of the orb. We don't want to see a push back into the orb. I told you if we saw, some weakness under 988, we would see that sweep. So I don't know. Maybe we got what we needed out of this move. I got a de-risk, bro. 40% gain, hero 0. The 642 puts on SPY. I sold half. I got a de-risk, bro. I'd be foolish not to. That's a previous day high on NQ, London orb low. Right, those initial buyers who built that bid in pre-market. I go to a 10-minute, what are we looking like? Dude, yeah, gap fill. I mean, we could even... And I don't want to get ahead of myself, right? But, dude, imagine you hit previous day orb high. That's your 50 fib retracement from yesterday's range. Oh my god, bro. That would be fucking nuts. Shit! Look at the hero zeros, bro. Holy fuck. They just ripped it. A little crazy, right? But from yesterday's range, previous day high to low, if I marked a fib starting from the low to the high, your 50 fib lines up with the previous day orb high, 639.9. That's going to be max pain. But ideally, I just want the 10-minute 200. 641.75 would put these hero zeros in the money. I can't go long unless we close over the orb low, today's orb low, or a CBC flip bullish on 10-minute. Dude, I gotta de-risk. Dude, SPX too, man. This is a fat move. 100% I'll de-risk. Double my money on some of those contracts. Yeah, I'm focusing on YouTube, Mark. Green candle pullback for the shorts here. If you short a green, cover some red. Pre-market low, 921 would be ideal for the next target. These SPX are almost 100%. I'll de-risk down to the runners. Freebie trade at 860 from 430s. Oh, here she comes. Dude, look, this is what I'm saying. Look at the 2-minute EMAs on ES, SPY. Look, 2-minute EMA. Oh, what if you bought the 2-minute, right? Oh, you get stopped out, cry about it, right? But then the 2-minute EMAs cross retest. You have short entries right here. I told you, hey, bingo. 10 plus points right there. Hey, real quick, it's been an hour after the open. I want to see how the listeners are doing. There's 27 comments. Reply to the spaces, right? One's in the chat if you're green, two's red, 0, no trades or break even. I'll repeat that, okay? Reply to the spaces. One's in the chat if you're green, two's red, 0, no trades or break even. Here she comes. See, they're kind of forcing those hands right there. Nice work, guys. Nice work. Lots of ones in the chat. All right, there's 50 replies. Come on, there's 1,000 of you. How are you guys all doing? Reply to the space. Let us know. Yep, 0, no trades or break even. Wow, dude, Mena hasn't done anything. Spinning top candle here. NQ, 10-minute, be careful. Make sure you scale and trail, guys. Okay, now you got a doji method here. Potentially, right? OG doji. Now, of course, there's no guarantee, but seller's control, buyer's control, those two zones. Risk above or below if you're long. Yo, nice work. Nice work. The Doc Lepec said 3 accounts ready to go pro now. Time to call it a day. Fun times. But PC's out. GG on trades, Maple. GG on trades for you, the Doc Lepec. Guys, don't forget, I partner with the best prop firm in the business, okay? Take Profit Trader. If you want to check them out right now, they're running their best promotion as well. 40% off. No funded fee when you pass, meaning when you pass your eval, you pay nothing, as well as when you take a payout, they refund you your initial eval fees, right? So you could be trading a funded account for free. $0. Best sale that they've had ever. Dude, I don't know what's up with YouTube today. The studio is jacked up. No, you gotta take a payout on it, Holy Sus. Not just pass it. No, you're good, bro. You're good. Looking for something. Look at that doji method playing out, guys. You can't chase a short in the buyer's territory. If you want to go short, this is your area here. Ideally, alongside the EMAs, but they're kind of holding under or below. Gotta be very cautious here because they could, liquidity sweep this if they close back above the or below. You gotta recharge that aura, bro. Seller's territory here, right? You're just waiting for one side over the other to get pushed out of their position. You see that? Look, short territory in the doji method. If you short a green, cover red. That's a little scalp there for you. Two-minute EMA test here on SPY and Qs. You got a doji method playing out on NQ as well. Yes, sir. Only 100 people commented. We need those. We need at least 200. Come on, we're passing out bangers every single day for free. Yeah, zeros are good too. Hey, I love that attitude. There you go. If you short a green, cover red. You're making 20 points here, 25 points. Look at that doji method, bro. Lock the fuck in, guys. You know, I don't know. It's entertainment for me. But yesterday I posted the Hero Zero trade. And it was only when it was at 30 cents. The shit went to 80 cents. Right? But this girl was like, oh, he risked $2,400. Or he risked $3,600 to make $2,400. Right? And it went more. I made more than that. What the fuck else am I supposed to do? Right? Are we not supposed to risk money to make more money? Like, is that not why we're here? Like, I don't understand people. I mean, risking 36 to make 24, and then I mean, that wasn't even, the trade wasn't even over, bro. Like, people are, blow my mind. Look at the 2-minute, bro. Look at NQ 2-minute. Oh, Maple, where do I short? Right fucking here, bro. Right there. Every day. Every day. Every freaking day. Do the same shit. Exactly. Scare money don't make money, and we're no bitches, okay? Risk assessment, that's our job. Every day, bro. Alright, I scaled out some SPX here. 100% gain, $430 per contract, down to the runners. GG, no re. Dude, that's the 80s music. It's keeping me up. I'm gonna get out of this shit too. $30-point gain NQ, I'm all out. $600 per contract. Take your money, make your money, and lock it. Lock it up. Don't be stupid, okay? We're doing fantastic today. YouTube chat, guys, if you hit 100 likes, I told you yesterday, I'm giving away one spot to the Discord. Okay? A whole month. You gotta hit 100 likes. I'm gonna pick one of you. You're at 55 likes. I just liked it myself. 56. We're cheating here. Look at the 10-minute doji method. Look at that. It's not over yet, guys. Right? You want a long here, you want a short here. As simple as that. Nice work, Augie. Look, exactly. See, boom. He made his losses back from yesterday and then some. Exactly. This is what we do, brother. This is what we do. What time is it? 10:51? Oh. I'm gonna go do something today. Dude, I'm ready for it to not be so damn hot. You know, I had someone come and fix my sprinklers the other day, right? Don't get me wrong, I love tradespeople, right? They're out there, natural born hustlers. But why the fuck? Every time I call a tradesperson out, they immediately say, this needs to be replaced. I'll give you a great price on the replacement. Sometimes it needs to be replaced, alright? Like my AC. But it's like, why, bro? I asked you to fix 2 leaks, and I know this shit's good. But he's always trying to upsell, and I get it, make your money. But bro, my sprinklers are working. There's 2 leaks. Fix the leak and get the fuck on, okay? Don't tell me that I need a $5,000 new sprinkler system when the one that I have works. No, bro, it was the owner. Dude looked like Iggy Pop, man. He was talking about huffing glue. We were chilling, cracking jokes, but then he's like, you know, dude, honestly, I think this is a sign from God. I don't think that I should fix this. I said, bro, shut the fuck up and fix this thing. Come on, man. Get your $300. Get on out of here. Okay? Don't quote me $5K for something I don't need. That's what I'm saying, man. Dude, he looked just like him. This guy right here, yup. I mean, could have been a doppelganger. Another life for Iggy Pop, Sprinkler Man. Yo, I grew up watching VH1. I know. I know. I'm a young buck. But don't worry. Killing inside. Am I wrong though? Doesn't that irritate you? You know, you're just like, man, just fix it. You know, I know you gotta. I know you gotta feed your family. Like, okay, another example, right? I moved in my house a couple years ago. I hired a pool cleaner. I'm the pool cleaner now because of this guy.
What the hell you think he says? I think you got a leak. I think you got a leak in your pool. I know a guy who fixes leaks. Bro, fired him. Fired him. Now I'm the pool guy, and there's no leak 2 years later. Yeah. That he said, oh, dude, because they're just buddies back and forth, man. They're feeding each other. Oh, this guy fixed leaks. Oh, your pool's dirty. I know a guy. Oh, I'm a pool cleaner. Your pool's got a leak. I know a guy. And then it's just a perpetual screw over for all the customers. Sometimes they have a leak. I get it. I get it. Okay. Dude, look at the doji method playing out. Like just a beauty. Right? You long here, you short here. Mark those zones out. That's what I'm saying. Water evaporates, bro. Every pool is going to have a pool filler. All I had to do was add a pool filler and it turns on like once a day for like an hour, which is not even crazy. That's typical, especially in this hot sun, hot Florida weather. It's been like 91, feels like 97 for the last 2 months. It's not fun. My AC, brand new, putting in work. Confidence, baby. Dude, we got a big day coming up. 13 days. House of Stacks, 4-year anniversary. Where are the OGs at? Can I get a show of hands? Where's the OGs at? You joined for like first year or less? Where are you at? Let me see. What a ride it's been, guys. What a ride it's been. Yo, it's all good. Yes, sir. The Jote. Flexing Jote. The Joe of all time. We're looking good here, Doji Method. Just chilling. Crazy stories, man. You know, I can't wait to. I mean, I can look back and reflect now, but imagine us all in 4 more years, dude. Like, I just want to be like Denzel Washington in American Gangster, right? I just want to pull up with a box truck full of turkeys and just chuck them out for people for free. It always made me wonder, right? What if those people don't like? They ain't got an oven. You just got a raw ass turkey. What are you gonna do? You see, Charles knows. Charles knows. Hell yeah! Oh, the turkey's cooked. The turkey was cooked. Chicken sauce. Bro, I'm so glad we hit the shorts right here. We also hit the short right here. Bro, what's the best version of turkey? I know I got some experienced turkey chefs in here. Where the dads at? Okay, I know y'all out there slaving for the turkeys every year. What's the best version? Charles. You know, scientists 50 years from now, they're gonna come out with a study of Charles's brain, right? And they're just gonna be so just amazed, right? Discombobulated. They can't even think of a reason as to why he is the way he is. Okay, and I just can't wait. I can't wait to figure it out. Smoked, dude. A fried turkey with some gravy, a little crunchy skin. That's fire. But one time, I made a turkey. Well, actually, it was the first time I made a turkey for myself, and I didn't know about the like what is that? They stuff it like the turkey neck and the giblets, bro. Dude, I was confused. I was like, what do I? Are they being lazy? Like they didn't just throw this away? Like I'm supposed to do something with the turkey neck? Dude, I swear to God, Joe. No joke. Like joke set aside, I thought it. I was like, this is a turkey dick bone. I was like, why did they give me the turkey dick? You know, I was like 19 at the time, confused. Dude, meta, fuck, so good. The contracts, like, I hate trading low volume, moving contracts. Like, if you look at the 785 puts this morning, like, each like 1 minute bar only has like 40 or less. You know, really with an average of like 20. Guys, no longs unless you're buying the OG Doji long or CBC flips. Ideally, you wait for the CBC to flip. This is probably a little bit of a biased statement, but right here, bro. Right there. Now, I don't have an NQ. Dude, I should get an NQ, though. I do have the Hero Zeros, which I de-risk half. The 6455 put still cooking. Things getting... Traction. You okay, bro? I'm sorry, man. Don't die. Okay, don't die over the turkey dick. Imagine, bro. That would be the worst way to go out. Oh, we dumping. Let's go. 10-minute 200 EMA on NQ is 893. On ES is 457. Doji method playing out. If you're looking for entries, the 2-minute EMA is providing great entries for SPY and Q today. 9 and 20. Come on, Hero Zero. We need you to do something. Do something crazy, man. SPX, Cook. Bada bop 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 bop. Oh, Daphne. You're like a little fat potato. What's up, girl? Dang. Dude, I love dogs. I love dogs. They're the best. Trump about to speak soon, huh? Yo, have a good day, bro. What's up, Arlo? Yo, take it easy, brother. Oh, Luna, hello. Looney Patoonie. Give me that bill breaker. Fashion low, pre-market low. It's 80% on the Hero Zeros, bro. Yo, golfing money, what's up, bro? Hero Zero trade. I took it on SPX and SPY. So if you go check out the trading floor, right? I took. We've been doing a lot of Hero Zeros the past couple weeks, but I took SPY 642 puts Hero Zero right at 10 a.m. because the orb was set. So right here, 10 a.m. Right here where the candle closed. Okay, so those 642 puts I bought at 24 cents. They're at 42 cents now, which is a 80% gain. Not bad. You know, we've had higher pushes though. And then I took this SPX 6455 put scalp at 1020. Okay, 1020 is right there. 2-minute EMA rejection. We got those at $4.30. They're now at $9.75. So over $500 per contract on the SPX. Here's the green candle short again for NQ. I think we're too close to that 10-minute 200 to not hit it. 893. Again, for the listeners, if you're struggling with entries, I'm going to give you a freebie. 2-minute chart, 9 and 20 EMA. Look at SPY today. Look at the opportunity. Don't chase those big red candles. Hey, not all the time. I think I was red? I was red Monday, and then I was red Wednesday last week. But you gotta work every day. Study every day. NQ short scalp. Green candle short. Dude, look at Tesla. Ugh. He died, bro. The SPY 642 Hero Zeros, we're up 80% here. Trying to get a flipper here. If I can get 100%, I'll sell down to a quarter position. Later entries means quicker profit taking for the listeners. So if you short down here, take it quick. Smash it, baby. Come on. I should have had some earlier shorts here, but I was sitting there being patient. Yo, I hear that, Lana. I hear you, bro. You trying to serenade the space? I love it. I love it. Bro, chemtrails? Chemtrails, bro. I gotta listen to that. Bro, go listen. I found this one yesterday, but bro, go listen to Oh Sheila by Ready for the World, dude. Banger. I got you, bro. Bro, I'm saying, bro. I was like, oh shit, I had a whole 80s day yesterday. It was fire, dude. I gotta listen to it again. Fuck it. Oh Sheila, baby. Facts. Everyone on the space, go listen to Oh Sheila. Okay. Mm. Mm. Give me the Billy. Give me the Billy. 900 break right here. Hey, thank you. Compliment. 20-point gain NQ covered half. $400 per contract. Green candle short. Sheila. Hey, they listen to the Oh Sheila, bro. Fuck. Guys, go listen to Oh Sheila. Come on, man. Here, we all gonna listen to Oh Sheila. Fuck it. We listen to Oh Sheila. Hold on. I'll mute the space for the song. Y'all gonna listen to this. There's a 10-minute 200, baby. Sheila. Sheila. Dude, Prince is fire. I love Prince. Michael too, man. I don't give a fuck what y'all think about Michael, alright? Michael was him. Michael's still him. Okay? Michael good or bad? What's the verdict? Mike, bro. We gonna listen to Mike. Bro, I'm fucking dancing right now. At the desk, making money, life's good. Bro, dude was a straight G. Bro, that have you seen the clip of him in the limo? Trailing stop loss hit break even NQ. Maybe another 2-minute EMA pullback though. GG. Bro, this one's a human toy. This one's fire too. All right, guys. 11:20. Oh, let's see. To the Vegas show, bro. I have to check it out. I love Michael, man. I remember I was I was 7 years old, and my dad was like, "Son, come here." I said, "What's up?" And he said, "Watch this." And it was Michael Jackson Thriller, bro. That shit scared me, blew my mind, loved it. All right, trailing stop loss, hidden profit, both on the Hero Zero trade and the SPX 6455 puts. 300 per con on the SPX, and I think 30% or so on the 642s. I just flattened them. Take your money. Take your money. Ooh. Bro, that's what I'm saying, man. There will be some proof, right? All the documentaries, that's like the fucking Ghost Hunters documentaries, bro. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, maybe, but we don't have any definitive proof. Exactly, dude. Michael, undefeated. That's what they want, when you're at the top, you're above everyone like Michael was. They just want to shoot you down, man. That's it. Exactly, poetic. Like, next time there's someone, I'm gonna be like, shut the fuck up and listen to Do You Remember the Time? Okay? That's what I'm gonna do right now. Alright, that's what we're doing too. Damn. Dude, the video, I don't know why I didn't realize that was Eddie Murphy as the Pharaoh. But one of my favorites from Michael. Exactly, RH. Yo, Jazzy, it's all good. Dude, I grew up Earth, Wind, and Fire, Commodores, alright? Zapp and Roger. Dude, my granddad would be out there smoking ribs, drinking Yingling, smoking Marlboro Reds. I was out there fucking spraying the ribs, half vinegar, half water. He gave me like 25 cents for all the bottle caps to pick up. I didn't realize. I said, thinking back, I'm like, who the fuck's throwing bottle caps on the floor? Okay. But whatever, I was making money. Bro, DeBarge? Bro, go listen to some DeBarge today. Dude, Gap Band? Bro, that's my dad's favorite. Fuck yes. First met you, remember the time. Fell in love, do you remember the time? Hell yeah, Augie. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Gap Band? Shit. Augie fucking dug deep. First met you. Ninja Rap. Now I'm gonna go from Michael to Vanilla Ice, and I'm gonna skip forward a little bit. Oh, he did not, bro. This is my face right now, bro. Shaq face. He did not, bro. This is a different time. He did not just say that, Charles. That's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna move that. We're gonna go to Gap Band. Holy shit, that was crazy. Three-minute 20 EMA interaction here. No, dude. Yeah, you're gonna see several people type in. I have never watched a Ninja Turtles movie. Okay, I'm sorry. It is what it is. Okay, I'm sorry. Dude, that was a clean 3-minute 20. Like 940, 945 drops down. That's 20 points right there. Your band. What dropped? Oh, PLTZ. Why'd you do that, PLTR? I'm flat everything. I might just call it, guys. Sounds like a good time to call it in just a few, but um let's do a little bit of a recap. Okay? All right. Many times we like to. Oh, no CBC flip there on NQ. Many times we like to really like focus on what we're doing poorly, but what did you do well today? Right? What did you guys do well today? Let me know in the chat. I follow my rules. Follow my rules 10 and 2. I went long on NQ, like right here, right? This area, like the EMA pullback, a little bit higher, like a bounce, right? I think it was like actually like up here. And I didn't like the look on the 10-minute. You know, I just was like, CBC's bullish, lower time frame EMAs are bullish as well. I got to try it. What happens? I get stopped out, right? Is that the end of the world? No. Do I deviate from my strategy? No, right? CBC flips on both ES and NQ. They give you lower time frame EMA pullbacks. You take that opportunity. You take profit. So, what did you do well today? No panic. Nini says, followed rules, was patient on entries. I love it. That's, you know, I want to highlight Sleepy Gary real quick, right? He says, followed rules and was patient on entries. In my review, that is when I am trading my best, right? When I'm waiting for price to come to me, not forcing the setup, forcing the move that I want to occur, right? Allow price to come up to your EMAs. Now, I will say they don't give you much time. You know, like it pops and rejects off the EMAs quickly. That's really what you want to see for continuation. If you miss it, you can use a lower time frame CBC, of course. But like here, pops up, less than 2 minutes in that EMA. Right here, they give you, you know, a few minutes, 4 to 6 minutes here to gauge whether or not you want to hit that 2-minute EMA. If you do, fantastic, you're rewarded for it. Dude, I saw that, Professor Finesser. I don't... Why is Drewski on... I don't know what that is, bro, but yeah, I think we're gonna see a big pullback soon. When you start seeing the influencers, hey, come buy in the stock market, come be exit liquidity, right? That's when they dump it on their head. I love it, Russian, right? Keep working on your own strategy. You know, like that's going to stem a lot of, you know, positive kind of mental structure, because you'll be able to, you know, not say, oh, you know, I trust this because this is what Maple does or Maple teaches, right? You're going to trust it because this is what you do. You have the experience, right? This is why I tell you every single time, all of you, do not shadow trade me on this trade. I'm likely to win, but I want you to figure out why I'm taking the trade, where I take it. Yeah, I mean, like, guys, look at SPY, 2 minute. Good off of the open, right? They fail it here because CBC flipped short on the 2. Look at that, 2 minute CBC, bullish. 2 minute CBC flips. It was bearish to the low day break. Look at the day before. 2 minute EMA respect. Look, bing, bang, bop, boom, bam. Blam, right? Day before. Look at this, man. Whop. Bing. Look, they fail it. That's okay. Don't worry. Allow the EMAs, right? Be patient. Let the trade come to you. Hey, these EMAs fail. You take a loss. Okay, no worries. 2 minute rejection. 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 Low of day break. Scale and trail, baby. Look, 2 minute EMA pullback. Breaks higher high. This is Friday last week. Pops up, new high day break, scale and trail. Oh, you hit the 2 minute EMA. Oh, you get stopped out. Don't worry. Let the trade come to you. 2 minute EMAs cross, retest, retest, retest. VWAP break, lower low break. You win, right? Easy shit. Or simple shit, I should say. Yeah, cross and retest, guys. You know, many times, like, this is what traders will do. This is exactly what they'll do. Let me go to today's price, okay? Okay, so focus on the right side of your chart. They'll see like, oh man, this, it's pushing up. I think long. I'm thinking long.
Oh shit, it was actually a 2-minute EMA rejection. Now, oh, I'm late. Oh, it's breaking low day. Now I'm gonna take it, right? They get filled right there. They're like, oh, okay, this is pushing down. Candles are red. I'm gonna take a short. Oh, they gave me a little bit of profit. Ooh, a little bit more. Ooh, how much further are we gonna go, right? Like, what is that? 2 points. Dude, we could get 10. It's been selling off so hard all day. What happens? Bam. They murder you, right? Flip your judgment as to what you are recognizing as a viable entry. Within the EMAs is closer risk. You could still get stopped out, but you're going to get stopped out much more quickly versus holding and hoping a pivot break. Yep, guys, if you're green today, let me see it real quick. House of Stacks. There's 120 of you still watching. One's in the chat if you're green, two's red, 0, no trades or break even. Come on, we need to see as many people posting 1s, 2s, or 0s right now. One's in the chat if you're green, two's in the chat if you're red, 0, no trades or break even. Look at fucking Joe, bro. Beautiful. See, look at, what is his tag? Hulk Muscle Lover 98. What the fuck? Oh my god. No, that's green. Hell yeah, Joe. Guys, blow that up for Joe. Best day he's had in months. In months. Blow that up. That's the joke. Joe. You got this, bro. You fucking got it, man. Don't doubt yourself, alright? Understand, you have gone further than the majority of traders have ever gotten in their trading career. A little pullback, that just sets up for the next higher high, brother. You got it. Don't, and another thing for all of you, this is really advice for myself. Don't put so much pressure on success, okay? Just things are going to play out how they're supposed to, but you can add a little bit of inflection, a little bit of, influence on that by how much work you're putting in and how you are interacting each and every single day with the market. It's all good, bro. Dude, I felt the same way. I lost on Monday. I said, man, I fucking suck at trading, How am I gonna get back? Like I've lost some confidence. That weak mindset right there could have taken over and just sent me off the deep end, right? I just have to distract myself from that mentality. Know that this is, temporary. I've come back from a one losing day, one red day, time and time again. Nothing is gonna change, right? But we, as humans, we like to overreact, right? We like to hyperbolize experiences, making them, seem much greater than they actually are. So all of you, don't rush success. Don't force it. Just aim to get 1% better each and every single day. Yo, much love, brother. I can't take credit, bro. Honestly. I'm not sitting there behind your chair telling you to study, telling you to review, right? What entries, exits, This is like golf. This is me versus me, right? This is Joe versus Joe. You got it, bro. All your hard work and success will pay off. Hard work and success. All of your hard work will pay off to achieve success. Sorry. Got a little ahead of myself. Okay. Joe's been in the group, what? It's been like over 3 years, bro. Crazy, man. Jamie Paleo, 3 green trades. Is Jesse still in the YouTube stream? I don't know if he is or not, but this is why each and every single morning we should not have a bias, because like I tell you, anything can and will happen, right? You got the rip up, you also got the sell off to the downside.
My biggest strength in the market is being able to remain versatile, whether it's up or down. As long as I am, adhering to my system, I am likely to profit. Dude, yesterday, right, I got all this sod installed at my house because the shit was dead. Like I told you, I found that I had sprinklers, and then they weren't even, like, I had to fix a bunch of them. The lady that was living here before just let the grass die. I've been doing so much work on it. It looks great now, but dude, I am not used to mowing that much grass. Okay, and especially in this heat, I could only get like 3/4 of it done, and I tapped out. I said, "You got it, grass. Grass got hands, man. Grass got fucking hands." Because it beat me up. I had to lay there. You know what I did? I came in, drenched in sweat. I was only wearing basketball shorts. I went straight to the fridge. I got a Sunny D. I laid on the ground under the air vent for a good 5-10 minutes. Fuck it, dude. The grass can have it. I'll come back and finish another time, but a zero turn is in the future. Okay? I want to sit on my ass and just mow it and dominate the grass. Dude, Sunny D's fire, but I also read the ingredients. It's got like canola oil in it. And like, why? Why am I drinking canola oil? It's fire though. 80% of your vitamin C in a little bottle, but I don't know, man. It's got me feeling some kind of way about the canola oil. Holy shit. They're trying to. It flipped on SPY. The 3-minute EMAs are putting a lot of pressure on right here. And it looks like a liquidity sweep under the pre-market low. Now, I don't think that we really get moving unless we see a close above the London orb low. That's 58 to kind of show a little bit of strength for a liquidity sweep. But I'm all out of my positions. I'm just here chatting. Yo, I appreciate that, Frosty. I appreciate that, man. Skim milk. Dude, skim milk sucks. God, dude, you ever just like, oh, like I remember going to school early in the morning. You just go get you a little, whatever they're giving you in the morning, pizza. I don't know. Pizza, and then you go get a milk. They're out of the regular whole milk. They got skim milk. Bro, just give me chalk and water, right? That's pretty much what you're drinking. John Smith says, holy shit, thanks for the reminder. He's been stressing all morning, over trading and trying to have a perfect entry or exit. Needed to hear someone tell me to stop forcing success. He made money today, but he didn't feel good about any of the trades because he wasn't following his rules. Love House of Stacks teaching me the ways. Guys, there's no such thing as perfect. You know? It's just about finding the risk consistently, right? I live across the street from the beach. I like to just go and, watch the surfers. And, I'm a degenerate, so I'm always thinking about trading. Sometimes I'm just, like, staring off into the distance, like, blankly. And my wife's like, are you okay? I'm like, yes, I'm just, sorry, I'm thinking about trading, But, aside from that, right, I'll go to the beach, watch the surfers. Could you imagine being a surfer and every single wave you try to catch, whether it's a big wave or a little skimpy wave, like you just fucking hit every one, forcing every single wave, right? They don't do that. They'll let 5-10 waves go by before they stand up on that board and do some badass shit, right? That's exactly what we need to do each and every single day. So like let's look at it from the 2-minute chart again, right? Like, why force entries on pivot lower lows, right? Why force it? hey, this rejected off the 3-minute 20 up here, and they're like, oh, it's about to break out, about to break a pivot, it's going to be a big wave, right? You forced it. You can get away with it at times, but most consistently, you're going to experience a loss. Nice work, Duff. Beautiful Russian, $1,500 day. I love it. Nice. Duff is up $500. Look at Zid, dude. Zid's a G. Oh wait, not that one. Fire react, my bad. You know, so just be patient. Like right now, the EMAs are crossing. I would look, and this doesn't guarantee a win. I would look for a 2-minute EMA retest, and understanding that, hey, I am at risk of failure. I could lose this trade, but if I do lose it, I shouldn't change my structure, right? My trading structure, trading thought process. That's going to cause inconsistencies, right? Because like, let me show you something real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna highlight every single 2-minute EMA interaction today, right? Pullbacks, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5, 6, 7. That's 8 right there. Or maybe I'm not gonna count that one. Okay, and then 9. 9 2-minute EMA tests, right? How many of them fail? You got 1, 2. 2 of them fail off the 2-minute EMAs, right? This one, if you bought EMAs, obviously you see the cross and retest. This one right here, you see if you bought the EMAs, right, they push you out of the position, you know, 4 or 5 points, whatever. So 2 out of 9 failed. That means 7 out of 9 provided you profit. Correct? We can even make it lower, right? If I remove one, let's say 6 out of 8 provided you profit, right? Like if we don't want to call this as a pullback because it's not as not close to the 20 EMA test, right? Think about that statistic. The trading is all about probabilities. If I were to throw, let's say $1,000 each and every single time, same position size, right? And just for today's price action, I would have won 6 out of 8 times, only lost twice. Do you know how much money you would have? Right? And what do? You scale out on pivot breaks. Most of us are overcomplicating it because, you know, when we think of a perfect entry, we think of an entry that is so undeniably biased, right? Like, hey, this will drop, right? There's no such entry. None. There's always risk involved. Hey, this is risky. It's pulling back. It could just fail, right? It could. But if it doesn't, we make a ton of money. So make sure you guys study that, please, right? Back test. We do this daily. You know, you got to show up each and every single day with breaks here or there, right? But show up 95% of the time. All right, again, nothing's perfect. I can't be here all the time. But you will see some progress in your trading journey if you just remain disciplined and, most importantly, stay passionate about this. There's some of you who may be very frustrated today. Don't let those emotions take over, okay? The moment you let those emotions take over, you lost. Even if you had a red day first, right? You lose again. But if you have a red day and you flip your perspective, saying, you know, yeah, that sucked. I could do better. What's required of me in order to do better? Andre from Spaces, right? He's from Edgeville. He said something that really resonated with me, right? What number of loss, right, of monetary loss, is it going to take you to start respecting your rules and remaining disciplined to a strategy? What number? Right? Is it 10K? Is it 20K? Whatever it may be, that at least puts you in the frame of mind of saying, hey, you know, enough is enough. If I can't remain disciplined, what value do I have trading the market? You know? Joe and I have talked about this before, but like same thing with diets. If you can't control what you put in your mouth, what control do you really have in your life, right? You know, sometimes I really want to fucking eat a bowl of cereal at 1 in the morning. Should I? No, right? That control. And I always feel better the next morning because I'm like, you know, I held through my fast. I feel great, right? It was unnecessary, right? It would have been an unnecessary loss due to the fact that I couldn't have self-discipline. Okay, but that's going to be it for me today, guys. Right? We have done fantastic. We are 2 for 3 on the green days this week. We're going to wrap it up on Thursday and Friday. Tomorrow's PPI 8:30 a.m. Eastern. Don't forget, right? So be mindful of your positions if you're trading TPT, you know, around these red folder data points, okay? But until next time, there's a 2-minute EMA cross and retest. I will see you all tomorrow. Don't forget, I have partnered with Take Profit Trader, okay? The best firm in the business. Here's the link in the chat. 40% off, no funded fee when you pass, as well as a refund of your eval fees once you take your first payout on that account. So until next time, you guys get some studying in, get something good to eat, and I'll see you all tomorrow to continue to dominate price action. Thanks for your time. Love ya. Bye.